So I'm pretty sure by now a lot of us have come across these listing on eBay for used return stock 3D printers. And considering some of the used condition 3D printers we have seen listed, you tend to wonder what can you expect. Believe it or not, this is one of those 3D printers. This was bought as a used 3D printer, and the listing on it said you may have missing accessories and full functionality has not been tested for. But when I opened this, everything worked. Everything was included. Even the screws, they were still in their individual bags. So I don't even think it was ever used. What I think was the problem, and why you see the adhesive platform, not platform, it's kind of like a tape, like a very thick tape that gets attached to the aluminum. Why you see it missing was because they had huge air pockets inside of it. And anyone that sees that, when they open a 3D printer, they know that they can't use the 3D printer how it is. They have to buy a new adhesive print platform to put on, or just try to print on the bare aluminum. So I think what happened is when the original buyer bought it and he saw that, he just packed it all back in and returned it as it is. So I got lucky. That was the situation. And considering I wasn't even planning on using that platform, I really don't mind that being the situation at all. There's a couple of modifications that I plan to do to this printer. One of them being a heated bed and auto bed leveling sensor. But yeah, I bought two though. This is the good condition one, and I'm about to show you what the bad condition one is. This right here is the second printer, and as you can see, in my opinion, I wouldn't consider this a 3D printer. I would consider this 3D printer parts. The print platform, it wasn't even connected. Missing stepper. The fan shroud is over here missing a fan. The control box has a missing knob and the screen is broken on it. The hot end is somewhere over here. And if you do plan on keeping this, don't mind the dead roach in the corner. If you do plan on keeping this, which I don't know why in the world you would, you can't even assemble it because the screws were not even included in it. So yeah, either you can expect a good condition 3D printer like the first one I showed you, or this. It's honestly a 50-50 gamble. Now, considering you've seen those two completely opposite conditions, if you ask me, would I take that gamble again? Yeah, because that's how good the pricing is for these things. $75, I think it's what it was going for, or 70, something like that. And you get a full metal T-slot 3D printer. And I don't know about you, but I prefer a T-slot construction any day over a bent sheet metal construction, because this, you can add things to it. You can add hundreds of accessories to this. It's easy. They already come with a pre-built mounting solution. If you have a sheet metal based 3D printer, you're very limited in the modifications that you can do to it unless you plan to drill holes to it. So yeah, I would take the gamble on this. There's a couple of other used 3D printer items that I keep seeing come up too. I may buy some of those in the future and test them out. But for now, this is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you get an idea of what you can expect. And keep an eye on the channel. There will be more updates